Hey everybody!
Hey guys, happy Sunday!
Happy Sunday, happy New Year Sunday. It is
the 7th.
Thank you, January 7th, 2018. I know what year we're in. I know what month we're in.
It is a new year, baby.
I know what day.
So happy New Year to you.
Hey, that's awesome. And we wanted to start something new this year. We wanted to start with things that friends, followers have been asking about, and like just different subjects that I think they just ask.
Just things that are on their mind.
Right.
They're like, how do you guys tackle this issue, or what do you think about this? And so we thought we'd address some of those. So
yeah, we wanted to do that every month or every Sunday. We wanted to every month we wanted to start with a topic, and then throughout that whole month we're going to touch on it. So,
there you go.
Yeah, but it's only okay. He makes me
sorry.
nervous.
Why?
Like
I'm just playing with the knife. It's not gonna hurt nothing. I'm not threatening you with it.
I know, but he's like, okay. So anyway, but in addition, because we like to talk, in addition, we are also, of course, going to do the test kitchen stuff. So I thought today we would do onion rings.
I have when she said onion rings, I'm thinking deep fat fried onion rings, and I'm like, those aren't going to be healthy, and they're probably not going to be so delicious. So
I know.
What do you have in store?
You know, honestly, I'll be honest. Okay, the recipe I found, there were some reviews on it, and they weren't really happy with it. People weren't really happy with it.
So why are we trying this?
Because I don't always listen to what the reviews say.
That is true. She doesn't always listen.
Because that's someone else's opinion.
That
right?
is true.
I mean, and just like with what we're doing in our test kitchen, it's our opinion against yours, right?
That's
so
right.
You're welcome to try any of them, even if we say it's crap. You know, we say, "Oh, that was
Please
gross.
do, and let us know what you think."
Yeah, because you could have said, but then there's other ways to like, I'll say fix it. You know, make it so that you like it, right? So that's what we're gonna do too. Anyway,
awesome.
That's the best part of our test kitchen. The reason I chose onion rings though is because he's gonna start slicing.
I love onion rings.
But not because it's just the fact that it's onion rings and I haven't had some for years. It's behind. He's looking for the garbage can. That's where it normally is.
There you go.
But so I haven't had it for years because, well, it's deep fat fried, and not that I'm against that. It's just I've been trying. We're trying to eat healthy.
Trying to live healthier.
So I found this recipe, and the thing about onion rings, it's a comfort food. At least for me, it's a comfort food. Like French fries can be comfort food. Macaroni and cheese can be comfort food for some people.
Not
for him.
That sounds nasty.
Well, what's your comfort food?
I don't really have a comfort food. I have food that I like. Like I like Mexican food, but I don't have anything that makes me feel like all at home and fuzzy warm.
Let's do this. How about the question would be, when you think of something that, do you ever have foods that like, oh, that makes me, that's like good, yummy food. Like, oh, no, that's not.
Okay.
Holy, he doesn't know what onion rings look like. You've had onion rings.
Oh, yeah, duh. Sorry. Sorry. Good thing you caught me. They're correct. So, I haven't cut. We're good. So.
I know. I was about to get another onion ring.
Anyway, so what were you saying?
So, I was saying
comfort food.
Okay, so I just wanted
this way?
Yeah, but you need to take the brown off of that. Yeah, because that's still not the onion ring. That's still like a skin, or the onions. So what kind of food that, like mashed potatoes? That would be one. I know it. You don't like mashed potatoes? I
like mashed potatoes, but when I think comfort food, I think of, I don't know. I don't think of anything as comfort to me, because I really eat because I have to eat, whereas you love to eat, and I don't, so I don't know what comfort food would be for me. There's nothing that makes me all warm and fuzzy, and
it's not a warm and fuzzy feeling.
Okay, well, what is it then? I don't know what you're asking.
So comfort food would be one that you would like and you would enjoy. You like mashed potatoes?
Yeah, but it's not like on the top of my list.
Okay.
I mean,
so you
got to have mashed potatoes with steak. You got to have mashed potatoes with something else. So it's not like, but there are foods that, like at Thanksgiving, I really want a pecan pie, right? But I don't feel like, if I don't have it, it's not going to be
Okay.
Thanksgiving ruined.
Okay. So he doesn't have comfort foods, but I do. So onion rings is one of them. And the reason I chose that is because it helps, I don't know, just like he said, makes you feel all, I don't think it makes you feel warm and fuzzy, but it helps, what's that word? Like, it helps you, I don't know, kind of one of those go-tos where you feel, okay, this is just kind of makes you happy. So that's the reason why I chose it, because our topic is getting your head in the game. And getting your head in the game means your mindset. And happy or emotions are one of them. Okay? So really, that's kind of where that idea came from. So I'm going to let him, while I fix the breadcrumbs, and I'll show you how I do these breadcrumbs in a second, let him talk to you a second about that. But, breadcrumbs, I'll tell you how I did it. So I just did sliced, toasted, gluten-free bread. And I'm going to actually put them in the blender here so that we can have them as the breadcrumbs. But he can't really talk when this is going.
No, we can't. So we were talking about last night and all day yesterday, kind of how can we attack, what's our personal experience with getting your head into the game. And so
what does that mean? So
I think really what it is, it gets down to the notion that you are going to make a mental decision, a mental readjustment to attack something fresh and new. And it may be something that you've been that you need to do all the time. Like, for example, my example was when Judy asked me is when I was the sales manager of a group of 6 gentlemen. One of my guys, he dedicated time every day to do cold calling. He didn't like cold calling, so what he did was he said, you know what, I recognize that it's a necessary part of my game, and I want to reach out to people that I haven't engaged with before. So he actually had a special hat that he put on, and I walked in one time like, why are you wearing that hat? He goes, that's my get my head in the game hat. He goes, whenever I'm ready to go and start dedicating this time to this one activity, I put the hat on, because it is not only a physical reminder of what I need to do, but it's a mental game changer for me, and it helps me get my mind into the activity that I need to do. And I think it's important that sometimes you need to do something. Some people need that physical or mental activity that puts their mind in the mindset of what they're going to accomplish, and it helps them focus and hone in on those items that they're going to tackle. So that's my story.
So, no, and that's great. And I think that, some of those tangible things do help us remember what we're focused on. That's basically what we're saying.
Yeah.
So, in essence, the reason why we chose getting your head in the game first for the beginning of the year is for the fact that anything that we try to do in life, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be, sure, like your careers, goal setting,
losing weight
or working on with your family, things with your family, I don't know, projects you're going to do. It all starts with a thought, right? So it's all up in here. And if it starts there, it also needs to, you need to focus on it. So part of that is realizing that your head has to be in the right place to get you to that goal. Does that make sense?
No, I think it's real important, because it all, like you said, it all starts with your mind. You have to make the decision to get moving into a direction in whatever you're doing. So that's what I think is, it's, getting your head in the game is that initial step into accomplishing whatever you're going after.
Mm-hmm.
So. Right,
and to be successful with that too, with what your goal is. Excuse me, hon, I don't want to go behind you.
Okay.
I'm ready to go. Okay, hold on.
Hold that thought. She'll be right back with her thoughts. So,
but to be successful with anything that you're wanting to accomplish, honestly, I mean, skills are very important. Okay, the skill sets are very important, and trying to practice whatever you're working on, or Okay, let's just give it an example of, I'm thinking of basketball. Like you're trying to shoot your free throws, and you want to make sure that you get those shots in, and you got to practice, right? But part of it is also mentally seeing the basket. I don't want to say being the basket, but just seeing the basket and actually saying, I'm going to make it in. I'm going to make it in. I'm going to make it in again. You have to believe in yourself and believe that's what you're going to do. Here's something that I do and I practice, and he explained his example and my experiences.
Do I need to mix
Sure,
these up while you're talking? Okay.
So my example is, here, maybe we swap some.
We don't need to, it's fine.
I don't know. So my example is the fact that, like, when I'm lifting weights and I'm trying to gain, I'm gaining for the next competition, which is in November. So I've got a year here to start gaining muscle. As I actually think about, like, okay, I'm getting tired. I'm trying to lift heavier. I'm getting tired. And the way I mentally overcome that tired is I say to myself, oh, I've got, like, let's just say I have 2 more reps left. I actually trick my brain and say, I've got 5 reps left. And so, Tricky. He doesn't realize that I get off on tangents all the time. He should know that by now. So I've got 5 reps left, and I really don't. But so then I just go push, and next thing you know, I pass that too. Because I promise you, things get tough. And how do you get over those humps? Is you actually look beyond the hump. Don't look at just the hump and the top of the hill. Look and think about going over the hill and behind it and down, okay? That's the thing. And that will help you get to your next level. That will help you accomplish your goal. It's all mental. I want to say 80-20, like the 80-20 food rule. Not a rule, don't think of it as a rule, but guideline. Really, honestly, I think it's 80% mental, 20% skill, strategy. Okay, so that's how I focus on things. That's how I help myself. Am I always Am I always successful on doing that? No, I need people to help me along, and that's friends and family that help me, push to the next level.
It's awesome.
Cool.
So
we're
gonna get our head in the game and make this year exceptional.
Definitely.
We have some couple goals that we're trying to work towards as we look forward to 2018, and not only serving you guys, but trying to build for our future when the kids head off in the sunset or college or whatever. And we want to do some things for ourselves. So we're looking forward to that and trying to put some of those foundational pieces in place to make that happen. And so, it all starts with getting your head in the game. So
we wanted to share our thoughts with you too, because these are things that you've been asking about, and so here we are, sharing our experience. Not experts, just experience. All right, so
what have we been doing while we've been talking?
We're going to move into the onion rings. So he sliced the onions properly in little ringlets instead. And then I've got a 3/4 cup of gluten-free flour. You can use all-purpose flour. I suggest you use wheat flour to keep it healthy. So wheat flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder in this bowl. Okay. So we're going to do like a dredge. We're going to dredge the onion rings in there. So you're going to beat that, and go ahead and put some salt and pepper in that.
Okay.
And I'm going to just use, this is Old Bay seasoning.
Sorry.
This is how we operate in life. What do we do? What are you going to do? So I'm just going to use some, I don't even know how much I'm putting in. I'm just shaking it. And we've got some breadcrumbs over here that I'm actually going to make now. And so it's going to get a little noisy. Here it goes. This was the breadcrumbs I made earlier, and drop it into a bigger bowl. There's one right behind you. No, over there.
Okay.
So, these breadcrumbs, basically I just toasted some pieces of bread and are blending it now so it could be crumbs. What happened to it?
I took the lid off a little early, so you got a little crumbs here and there.
Oh, it flew? That's funny. Okay.
Do you want it less or good?
No, that's good.
Okay.
It just got, you know, it doesn't have to be totally fine. It just, you know,
Okay.
just didn't turn out entirely fine because the bread was not harder than it should have been. A little bit harder, crispy, crunchier, I guess, more toasted. But that's okay. This will work. Let's go ahead and take an onion ring. You're gonna go ahead, this little onion ring here. Go ahead and and I'm gonna spray the
What
pan.
am I doing with this onion ring?
Holding on to it for a minute.
Okay.
He's got to hold on to it and make sure it's good. Okay, I've sprayed the pan. So now I just want to, let me just read the recipe here. So we're going to, okay, hold on. Okay, so coat it in the, we're going to go this way. You're going to coat it in the flour.
In the flour first?
I'm reading. Coat it in the flour, shake off excess, dip it in the egg, shake off excess, then coat it in the breadcrumbs.
Okay.
That did not coat, huh?
Well, that's why I think you should do the egg first, but that's my opinion.
That's okay, let's try.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna put the egg in the egg. Are you watching this? Sorry, you can't see this, can you?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I can't really see it.
Okay.
And then the breadcrumbs, which aren't really that crummy, so we're just gonna try. I think we should put it back in the flour.
Okay.
We're gonna put it in the flour. Yeah, I like his idea. Let's put it in the egg first.
I think you need to get it wetter so that it
Yep,
sticks
I think it's
to it
supposed
better.
to be in water, actually. These,
What?
The onion rings.
Really?
Yeah, I know, weird, huh? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna dredge a whole bunch of these.
Yeah, just throw them all in the egg.
Okay, we're gonna throw them all in the egg. Oh, can't get that many. It doesn't fit.
No, it doesn't.
So we're
just
gonna
grab
dredge
the bottom one.
So I know that when I've done fried chicken, you dredge it in the egg, and then you dredge it in the flour, then you dredge it in the egg again. But he's dredging it in the crumbs, and then he's gonna put it in the egg, and then he's gonna put it back in the flour.
Is that what you want me to do?
No, but that's okay. Let's try it.
I'll do whatever
We're
you want.
changing the recipe, are we?
Okay.
Okay. And then we're gonna put it back in here. Back in
So now what do you want me to do with that one?
So, let me get this one. Because he's just like kind of doing his thing. Okay, so I got one dredged. Let's do it again. So we got this in egg. We're gonna put it in flour, right? Gonna put it in egg again. Then we're gonna put it in breadcrumbs. Then I feel like we can now put it in the flour again.
Do you really need to? Because you got it in the breadcrumbs already.
I don't know. We keep trying. So,
Okay.
egg, flour,
Egg, then crumbs, then on the pan. It's the way I would do it, but
eggs, then breadcrumbs. And don't be afraid to like put your comments down to help us, you know, talk about what we talked about earlier, like, you know, with the head in the game. I feel like it's not gonna hold, so I'm gonna put it back in the flour. All right, so that's what we're doing. Eggs, dredge it in flour, dredge it in eggs, dredge it in breadcrumbs, dredge it back in your flour.
it's a lot of dredging.
Yep. So we got a lot of dredging to do, and then we'll be back.
Okay.
This is gonna take us, I think you have to cook it for, it says bake it 10 minutes.
So that's an important thing, because I was wondering how we were going to cook it. So I thought we were going to fry them when she first told me. So what are we going to do to cook them?
So I actually sprayed the cookie sheet with olive oil. Then I am going to put these on, put the onion rings on. Then I'm going to spray the onion rings with the olive oil. And then you can use coconut oil too. And then I'm going to bake them in the oven for like, I think it says 10 minutes. And then I'm going to turn them and bake them again for 10 more minutes at 450 degrees. Okay?
Okay.
So that means we'll probably be back in about 30 minutes.
Okay. Awesome. So, all right, we will see how we will continue dredging and whatever we're doing and pop them in the oven and be right back.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, we're back.
Hi, you missed it.
You notice our doors open
Behind us,
and in front
and it's 30 degrees.
and the fans are going.
Well, you can't see all that.
Things got a little hot in the oven.
We I think burned them, actually, because it said 10 minutes, and then flip them over in 10 minutes more.
I don't think I'd cook them that long, so.
Well, this one actually, I don't know if you can see this. Bring it up to him, babe.
Oh, it's not too hot now.
That one's not too burnt.
No, that one looks pretty good.
This
So,
one is. You see a black? That's pretty
that one
black.
got a little tostadito.
So, I don't know. Pick one. We're
All
gonna
right,
try
I'm gonna
it.
pick this one.
This actually
So-
looks pretty good. It smells delicious.
Smells like onion rings,
Uh-huh.
but I still have my doubt on whether or not they're gonna be very good. So
Here we go.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. They're crunchy like onion rings.
The inside's like onion rings.
The inside, yeah.
They're dry.
They're very dry. They're very dry. I don't think I would make these again.
For the effort,
For the effort, no.
because it's not like, I don't know.
They're too dry. I mean, it's like...
I know.
It's missing that fried flavor.
It's missing also the dipping sauce, right? Like if you
Dipping
want,
sauce? What do you mean?
like what is it called? Fry sauce.
Oh, fry sauce? Oh, no. Don't ruin your onion rings with fry sauce. Just eat them and enjoy them.
Okay.
I'd be interested to see what the kids think about these.
I
They're all
think,
taking a nap, though.
I think they're gonna say it's too dry. But
They're dry.
okay, they're not as horrible as I thought they would be because
They are better than I thought they would
the
be.
reviews that people wrote on this recipe said horrible, gross, deep fry them, don't do this to onion rings. True. It's true. Like to make them healthy, you just can't think about them as the same. You really just can't. So I would call them baked onions or something like that. Not like you're thinking
Baked
about onion rings.
breadcrumb oven covered onion rings.
But it
No.
wasn't bad. It wasn't like unedible.
No, but for the effort, like you said, I would not make these again. They're not that tasty. I mean, the onion's good inside, but
The coating is what you
the
really
coating is just kind of dry, and
So I'm going to say this.
I like the crispiness of it.
Yeah, that
but
is crispy,
It
so
is
it's nice.
crispy.
So if you're desperate for onion rings,
You'd have to be desperate.
then you make these. Otherwise, I would totally do French fries and bake them. Bake the fries because those
Fries would be better.
We've always
yes.
done fries. We've done fries in the oven, and they turn out delicious. They're fine.
Yeah.
So, but not.
I need some water. They're really dry. So for this recipe, I mean, if you're desperate, it's a thumbs up. But for me, the amount of work, it's a thumbs down. So I would not make these again. So
But we'll post the recipe anyways, and we'll show you how we did a different dredging actually. I made my breadcrumbs a little finer, so I put them back in the processor after we got off the video. And then what we did was we dredged them in egg, then in the flour, back in the egg, then in the breadcrumbs. That's what we did.
yeah, that worked a lot better. So
All right.
yep. So thanks for joining us as always for Sunday
right.
Eats and Treats.
Yep. And remember to get your head in the game.
Are you ready to get your head in the game? I am.
I'm always in the game.
Yeah, it's always in the game.
I'm a mom. What do you think?
She's always cracking the whip on me, so get it done.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a great day.
The next batch.
Next batch that we're not going to eat.
I probably will.
I won't. So.
See you guys.
See ya.